G'day, this is Captainoob and this is the Needler from Halo 5, or if you want to be specific, the Type-56 guided munitions launcher. Is that what the aliens call it? I don't know. So when it comes to customization, it's really limited. You've got the standard sights which are attached right now. The reflex sight will have this reflex sight attached all the way on the side there, which is completely unusable. You don't even aim down that, which is a little bit unfortunate, but whatever. It looks like there's no actual good space to actually put the reflex sight, so I'm guessing that's just a little bit of a mistake on the modder's part. And you can put a legendary effect on this if you feel like it. We're going to put the Furious effect on because, yeah, 63 damage doesn't really tickle my fancy. Unless this thing has an explosion, then it's not listed on the actual damage of this, but we'll see. So there's nothing in customization here, which means it's going to be hard for the modder to balance because there's no upgrades you could get for it, which is interesting, but we'll take this into Gunner's Plaza and see what we can do. Okay, so here we are in first person with our Needler there, and as you can tell there, we get a little bit of a lock-on sound and functionality when we aim this weapon, which suits this thing in terms of how it's used in the Halo games there. So this is what it looks like in third person there. It uses the vanilla alien blaster animations there, so there's nothing going on too new with the animations, and as you can tell here, we'll just start firing. Yes, it doesn't, unlike the Needler in in Halo games, it doesn't actually embed the needle in them before exploding to do damage. It sort of hits them and does damage from there. And luckily we brought the Furious effect along with this because the damage isn't quite that great so far. But one good thing about this is it's more of a fire and forget weapon, which is pretty decent there. Although the damage drop off at this range gets a little bit crazy. It's also pinpoint accurate, so you won't have to worry about the recoil giving your shots or pushing your shots away. Okay, so far so good. I wonder if this thing is actually regarded as suppressed, because that'd actually be interesting if it is. Alright, so that's what it looks like in third person. As you can tell, it shoots little purple glowing crystal projectiles there, which suit this thing in its sort of Halo state there, which is good. Unfortunately, since we are using the standard vanilla animations, we get the standard gun bash there, and we can't actually stab the people with the spikes there. Now, in terms of customization of this thing, what I'd suggest for this thing is giving it a little bit of base spread and making some of the upgrade attachment points tighten up the spread a little bit, and then maybe make some of the barrel modifications fire the Needler crystal projectiles out quicker, and maybe you could do something cool with the ammo capacity on the length of the little needles poking out from the gun there. So we'll just zero in on here. We'll try to take out these gunners one at a time to make the best use out of the Furious effect. So this is out of, I should probably mention this is out of the Commonwealth Spartan mod that came out recently on the Nexus. This is another mod distraction. I've been meaning to get to the Colt Python mod for some time now, but a lot of other things have popped up that I've found more to my fancy. We'll pop a stim pack there because Captain Bridget is currently kicking our asses with her damage over time weapon. There we go. I'm going to shut up for a second so you can hear the sound of this thing. It's not really that impressive, but something like that would lead me to believe that it is suppressed because it feels a lot quieter than most of the weapons. I haven't played Fallout. I keep saying Fallout. I haven't played Halo 5 myself, which is what this weapon is ripped from. Completely illegal, legally, by the way. They got permission to port this over to a mod there, so nobody get mad. But yeah, the only experience I've had with the Needler in the Halo games is a little bit of Halo 1. Actually, I played through that on my computer. Not this computer that I'm using now, but on a computer that I owned years back, and a little bit of Halo 2. I remember you could dual wield Needlers in that game, and that would be the most powerful weapon combination in the game almost, so yeah, good stuff out of that. Unfortunately, the lack of upgrades and the damage being, only altered by the perks, it's not going to be an effective weapon there. Also, we just got a mini nuke to the face, so yeah, you gotta go, mate. Now, Another thing this mod actually adds is some Spartan armor, which I just didn't bother to wear. But if you want to go ahead and see that, there's a couple other weapons that I might be interested in seeing. Let me know, and I'll try to whip up some cool Spartan conversions of what I think my characters would look like. So the projectiles, if you haven't got them locked on, they're very slow. It makes people really hard to hit unless they're sitting still like that. And there we go, that was confirmation that this thing isn't suppressed either. And we've gone through about 600 needles to take out Gunner's Plaza there. Did it in a reasonably fast time, but I could probably get through there quicker with a basic suppressed assault rifle. But it's cool because it's a Halo weapon. It's kind of new, so I'll give it a pass just for that. Okay, we'll move on to something else. Okay, we'll go ahead and test it on Swann now in this radiation storm, so it should be an easy fight. Again, we've got the Furious effect on this, and with that lock-on effect, all we need to do is just sort of back away and let the projectiles do their work, and make sure we stay as far away from Swann as possible there. But as you know, killing super mutant behemoths, it's impossible in this game, so I don't think I'll ever actually win this fight. But we can hope. Getting pretty good damage with the stacks of Furious effect now, and that's almost hitting 1k there, but before it can hit that, he is already dead. So yeah, without the Furious effect, that would have been a whole lot more of a headache, since I can't use this thing nice and suppressed. But yeah, this weapon's performance is okay, I guess. I really kind of wish that it worked a little bit like it did in Halo, where it actually would shoot the spikes into you. Also, that is nice glow maps there. I didn't actually realize that before, but the yeah, there's a little bit of luminescence on the spikes there. So yeah, even in the dark, this thing's gonna light up real nice then. Ah, perfect. I really like the weapon design in Halo games, both human and Covenant things. That was one of the things I really liked about it. Okay, we'll go ahead and fight another monster now, and maybe we'll chuck on some other crazy legendary effect just for kicks and giggles. Righto, we're going for the jacketed hollow point effect. So the little needles, they're going to be jacketed and also hollow point there. Basically, this thing gives you a little bit better crit damage and a bit better fire rate, better damage. Basically, it's meant to be sort of an all-round improvement on this thing, so hopefully that'll give us the edge we need against the next ghouly monster. Okay, so now we've got the jacketed hollow point legendary effect of mine on, and that'll give us a lot better fire rate and a lot better damage there, which is pretty good. As you can tell, all of those numbers are from a little bit of the good old wounding damage there, I think, which is doing quite a number on him. Although we're in a little bit of trouble now because this thing seems to be incapable of staggering them. Although we've dodged 2 of his attacks there, which seems to bode well for me. And I think, oh yeah, this is the cheap glitch spot that I found out that one time. I'm gonna try not to exploit that. Alright, we've got a lock on him. We might as well just fire all of our little crystalline projectiles as we do that. Oh, he's running into some trouble over there. I'm pretty sure that's where the Synth Matilda boss lives. Alright, looks like we're getting involved with her too. So, yep, we'll get some needles in you. You should be a little bit less tanky than that. Ah, yes, it seemed to be doing a good job on you. Don't forget to lock back on though. Alright, now I'm in danger from the Synth. Hopefully the ghoul there can... Ooh. We managed to get staggered there, but we didn't take any damage. Ah, because we leveled up. That's fine. Alright, so how's this thing going, VATS, you might ask? And as you can tell there, that is super efficient in VATS, which is pretty good. Maybe that's another reason why the reflex sight isn't supposed to be there, because you'd get even more shots in VATS with this thing. Oh, we'll throw a crit in there, just so we can see those things flow properly. Hopefully we can get out of VATS before he hits us again. He dives right past. And looks like only one of those crystal things hit, so that was a dodgy crit there if I've ever seen one. And there goes Mr. Withered Feral Ghoul there. 2 bosses for the price of 1 there. We did pretty well. And don't worry about this one, it's a synth. At least there's supposed to be a synth, but today it didn't drop. I think I might have just killed the real one. But she was hostile for some reason, maybe she's gone rogue. Oh well. So anyways, that was the Needler from the Commonwealth Spartan there. There's actually quite a lot of weapons that are packed into this mod. None of them have animations yet, but you you can tell that the meshes are pretty good there, and they're rigged to, I guess, the most accurate representations of their reloads would be in Fallout 4. So if you'd like to see more of these things, be sure to let me know. And if you'd like to download this thing for yourself, check out the description. There shall be a link down there. And yep, that's about it for me and Rain today. Thank you very much for watching.